More than 250 former students, teachers, parents and members of the school community last weekend gathered to celebrate the 50th anniversary of St Gerard's Primary School. Former parish priest and Perth Auxiliary Bishop Don Sproxton, who was the main celebrant at the special 11am Mass, was joined by current parish priest Fr Josue Marini, former student and parishioner Fr Vincent Glynn, as well as former parish priest Fr Francisco Mascarenas. The celebrations continued after the Mass with a festival, which included the cutting of a cake by former Principal Brian Preston, together with Acting Principal Josephine Vivanti and Bishop Don. Mrs Vivanti said the occasion was also a special time to remember the work of the Mercy Sisters and Servite Fathers, whose ideals have laid the foundation for the current school motto, Truth, Love and Mercy. Present for the occasion was the first lay principal, Brian Preston, who served in the role from 1979 to 1997.
My first memories are that it was very much a multicultural school. Children came from, I think, about 50 different nationalities here. We had them from all over the place. At one time we decided on International Children's Day to put a flag out representing each country, and I think we put out about 52 flags around the school.
The work of Mr Preston resulted in the completion of a number of new buildings, particularly the opening of a new pre-primary centre in 1990, which has now been named after him, the BJ Preston Pre-Primary Centre. Mr Preston also paid tribute to the school's former Financial and Administration Officer, Laurie Page, who worked in the role for more than 30 years. Mr Preston also made mention and thanks to former Board Treasurer Orion Fernandez, whose foresight and financial planning saw the opening of the first purpose-built computer room in 1988. Teacher Frank Neiman, who has taught at the school for more than 25 years, said that for him there has been too many memories to mention in one day.
There's a whole collection. As I told you before, in 1981, I think my first son was a special guest of honour with my wife on St Gerard's Day, patron mother of saints, at an outside mass combining the two schools, which was absolutely fantastic. And that's one memory that I always have every St Gerard's Day.
Former student, now priest, Fr Vincent Glynn, was also present for the occasion, having been one of the first students at the school when it opened in 1965. Fr Glynn talked about the influence of Mercy Sisters, Sister Bridget and Sister Mary O'Connor, who were the first teachers at the school.
The school was in the middle of the bush. It was just surrounded by bushland, lots of goannas and snakes and wildlife around the school. And we had two sisters teaching us, Sister Bridget and Sister Paul, who's now Sister Mary O'Connor. But I think the thing was, it was such a new growing community, both in the school and the parish, that the families had to get in and do things. So they kind of built the school from scratch, planted the lawn, built the presbytery. There was we used to clear our desks every Friday for Mass on the weekend. So it was a real school parish community that was very, very strong. They're my biggest memories, I suppose.
In 2015, the school now boasts an ever-increasing number of more than 200 students from kindergarten to year 6, in addition to the well-resourced facilities with teachers who continue to provide a sound education in the Mercy tradition.
For the future, I just hope that the children continue to learn to think for themselves and to carry on the traditions that the school's already started and build on the foundation that's been so solidly laid here over the years.